A shoe shop owner was in desperate need of a good salesperson. His business was slowing down, and he hoped the right person could help turn things around. So, he placed an advertisement in the newspaper. Over the next few days, many candidates came. Some looked smart, some spoke well, and others had great resumes. But one by one, they all failed. Most of them lacked confidence. They hesitated while talking to customers, fumbled when showing the shoes, and stuttered when quoting prices. By the end of the day, the owner was disappointed. He, thinking maybe he'd never find the right person. Just then, the last candidate walked in, young, calm, and smiling. The owner, out of habit now, handed him a pair of shoes and asked the same question he'd asked everyone else. "Can you sell this pair of shoes for 500 rupees? The candidate looked at the shoes, ran his fingers across the stitching, and confidently replied, "Sir, I can sell these for 550 rupee. The owner raised an eyebrow. "Really?" "Yes, sir, and with a happy customer too." The owner, slightly impressed but skeptical, said, "If you can actually do that, the job is yours with a higher salary." The candidate nodded, rolled up his sleeves, and waited patiently. Soon, a customer entered the shop. The candidate stepped forward, smiling warmly. "Welcome, sir. Looking for something special today?" "I want to check out some shoes," the customer said, not sounding too serious. The candidate showed him different pairs, formal, casual, sporty, and explained the features of each. He didn't push too hard, but kept the conversation friendly and light. Slowly, the customer got more interested. Then, the candidate brought out the pair the owner had given him and said, "Sir, this one. This is something else. Strong grip, top quality material, and it lasts long. Honestly, only 2 pairs like this are left." The customer examined them and nodded, clearly impressed. "How much?" he asked. "We were selling these at 600 rupees, the candidate said with a thoughtful tone. "But because only 2 are left, you can have it for 550 rupee. The customer looked uncomfortable. They're nice, but 550 rupees is a bit too much for me." The candidate leaned in slightly and said, "I understand, sir, but trust me, this is an investment. These shoes will serve you well for years. You won't regret it." The customer smiled, but then looked away. "Honestly, I don't have enough cash right now." The candidate paused for a moment, then said something that surprised even the shop owner. "That's okay, sir. You can pay the rest later." The customer was taken aback. "What? Seriously?" "Of course," the candidate said gently. "You like the shoes. That's what matters. How much do you have right now?" "Only 450 rupees." "Done. Pay the rest when you can," said the candidate without hesitation. He packed the shoes, smiled, and handed them over. The customer thanked him again and again before leaving. The shop owner, who had been silently watching everything, walked over, fuming. "What did you just do?" he shouted. "You were supposed to sell them for 550 rupees, and you let them go for 450 rupees. That's a 100 rupee loss." But the candidate remained calm. "Sir, trust me. The customer will come back with the remaining 100 rupees." The owner laughed bitterly. "You really believe that? He just saved 100 rupees. Why would he come back?" The candidate looked the owner straight in the eyes and said with a small grin, "Because I gave him 2 shoes for the same foot." There was a moment of stunned silence. The owner stared at him, and then burst into laughter. "You've got the job, and the higher salary, just as I promised." Moral of the story: in life, intelligence is good, but presence of mind is powerful. Success doesn't always follow rules. Sometimes it comes to those who think differently, act boldly, and speak with kindness. The right words, a sharp mind, and a little confidence can turn any situation in your favor. And when you combine smart thinking with people skills, you don't just make a sale, you make a difference.